All right. Well, the first one that we're gonna talk about is gonna be KCM1 Naruto versus Super Saiyan 1 Goku.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Goku gets waxed 10 out of 10 times.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Come on, dog.
Whoa.
Don't act like this is new.
This. Okay. It's not even comparison, dog.
We should explain the power scaling that we're gonna do because we obviously have to equal out power levels.
We don't have to because you said KCM1 Naruto versus Super Saiyan 1 Goku.
No, we talked about it before. We said we were gonna equal out the power levels, make it fair. Nobody in Naruto is fucking blowing up fucking planets, dog. It's just how it
That's
is.
true. That's true. Because I was about to say, because Goku at Super Saiyan 1 was handling a planet destroyer in Frieza. So,
Yeah. Well, Naruto and KCM1 was dealing with fucking Madara who turned the moon into an eyeball. That's what we get.
yeah, so I guess it is. We do have to nerve my guy. I get it. I get it.
Your guy would get fucking waxed against Vegeta anyway.
Alright, see, this is where you're smoking some dick. Alright. Because that's not true. Goku, when he turned Super Saiyan 1, would wax Vegeta right now.
Vegeta's also not Super Saiyan, dog. So like, come on now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you just said, that Vegeta would wax Goku right now, and I'm telling you that that's not true.
Dog, that's like saying KCM1 Naruto would wax base Naruto. Come on, dog.
No, because Vegeta isn't. All right, fine, whatever, dude.
All right.
Whatever it takes for my guy to lose, I get it.
All right. We've gotten way off topic here.
It's okay. It's okay.
The point is, the power levels are going to be the same for what we're talking about.
All
Would you
right.
agree on
So
that? They're both going to be the same.
so are we talking like Naruto's martial arts versus Goku's martial arts?
I mean, you can still do jutsus and shit. They're just not destroying
So what?
planets. You know what I mean? Like the Kamehameha can still be a thing. It's just not gonna blow up a planet.
Okay. So tell me, what doesn't Goku have? Because
Sage mode.
so so what are you saying right now?
I'm saying that any move that Naruto does while he's in Sage mode, like any jutsu he does, he has the ability to take in nature energy to make that jutsu bigger and more powerful, whereas Kakarot does not have that ability.
Yeah, but he can also make a spirit bomb and absorb it. So
That takes way too long for him to do in battle by himself, while Naruto can get Sage mode by using Shadow Clones.
Goku can put in some work and fuck Naruto up a little bit, then get a spirit bomb going. It
The
doesn't even have
only
to be
the
as the biggest.
only time I've ever seen Naruto not standing and ready to fight is when Pain literally had him pinned to the ground with metal rods.
Yeah, but we're talking about a different beast here, okay?
Here we go. It all goes back to the power level, dog. Same power level. Naruto's waxing Goku every day.
It's just not gonna happen, dude. Like, Goku is way faster than Naruto.
Yeah, but there can be
Way
way
faster.
more Narutos than there can Kakarots.
He can still outrun every single one of them, get behind every single one of them, and just run their fade from behind. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it, man. I honestly don't see that happening, especially if Naruto's in Sage mode.
Do you think Naruto would one shot Raccoon?
Where does this even come into play?
Goku one-shotted Raccoon in base form.
So you're asking if I think base form could one shot Raccoon?
Yes.
100%.
You, yo, no, bro.
Yeah,
Because
you're
Raccoon,
not understanding. The power level is the same between the two people that we're talking about. So
so
basically,
basically you're saying,
your question is basically, do I think he can hit Raccoon? 100%, yeah.
yeah, he can hit Raccoon, but he ain't gonna do as much damage as Goku.
No,
Well,
dog, the power levels
this is
are
so
the
fucking
same,
frustrating, yo.
dog.
This is so frustrating, yo. Because I feel like Goku. So basically, what we're doing here is Naruto's. He can still use his jutsus.
Yeah,
And what can Goku use? Can he use his can he use his ki and shoot fucking lasers and shit?
I'm sorry, what?
Can Goku use his ki to shoot fucking lasers and shit? And like you said, he has the Kamehameha.
Uh, yeah, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that even means. But yeah, he can still do everything he can do. He just is the same power level as Naruto.
I just don't think Naruto can dodge one of those fucking beams. I don't know.
I don't know about that, man.
See, because then this gets into the conversation of speed scaling. I guess that would be the word for it. And we don't have all this research pulled up right now. But you know what? Let's leave this discussion. Let's move on because I feel like we're not going to come to a common ground here
I think we
because
are.
you're gonna go for your guy and I'm gonna go for mine.
Well, the thing is, right, it's like you've lost this argument.
I just I don't believe it, dude. Do
Right.
you like do you see what we're
Here's yeah, but here's the issue, right? Is we've been going for give or take 5 minutes, right? And the only thing you've been able to say is, I just don't believe it, dog.
tech? Do you
It's
see
just,
what we're doing here? Like it comes to a point where like we have to nerf my guy to be able to fuck with your guy.
we both knew that going in, man.
See, no, I thought we were just talking about KCM1 versus Super Saiyan 1.
No, no, we both said coming in, we're gonna power levels are the same.
Yeah, but that doesn't work though, because our argument was KCM1 versus Super Saiyan 1. The power levels aren't the same. That's why, like, I'm saying my guy would win.
Yeah, but the issue
Be-
with that is, again, the power levels in the show aren't the same. People in Dragon Ball literally blow up planets. It's just not a fucking contest, dude.
okay, alright. Alright, fine. You know what? Fuck that, dude. Let's just move on to the next one. Which one are we getting into now?
Alright, the next one is gonna be Sasuke versus Vegeta.
Okay, so Vegeta right now in the Frieza saga
Yes, before
versus
he has gone Super Saiyan, he's just Vegeta.
be fighting which Sasuke?
Sasuke with EMS, Eternal Mangekyu, and no Renegon. So like right before or halfway through the war arc in Shippuden.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're gonna go for Sasuke.
Yeah, we'll stay with you do Dragon Ball, I'll do Naruto, since that's respectably the favorite animes of each people.
Okay. So what is your argument right now?
To be completely honest with you, I was hoping to hear your argument first.
All right. So
Because I started the last one, man.
okay. So the last time, excuse me, last time we saw Vegeta in action was against Frieza. At which state was that again? Was that his third transformation? He fought him when he had the big ass head, like the long head, paws.
When he fought him, I think he was in third, but when Frieza killed him, he was in fourth. But Vegeta didn't fight
Okay,
him,
so
he was just laying on the ground.
right, so the last time we did see him actually in action was
Yes.
against the
Frieza's
third
third,
form.
yeah.
And refresh my memory because it's been about a week and a half since I've watched Dragon Ball. But Vegeta couldn't really compete, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm saying is that I don't think. All right, so do you think your version of Sasuke could fuck with that version of Frieza?
As far as like speed level, since because power levels are still the same, right?
Yes.
100%.
You think he can fuck with Frieza in his third transformation? Mind you, before he gets into his ultimate state, Frieza that is his fastest transformation. He is really fast in that transformation.
100%. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
At the fifth Kage summit, the Raikage, which was obviously way faster than anybody we've seen up until that point, was absolutely blitzed by Sasuke. And he didn't even have EMS at that time. He basically fought the Raikage and the other four Kage half blind and was blitzing them in speed.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. Is Vegeta, would you say Vegeta is faster than Gohan?
Would I say he's faster than Gohan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now Gohan was able to go for a little bit with third transformation Frieza.
Yeah.
Now, that's where we get back to where I asked you about is excuse me, is Vegeta faster than Gohan because Gohan could keep up with Frieza. So what do you think what do you think Vegeta would do if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Vegeta also kept up with Frieza. Like you said, we're still talking about third state here. Vegeta fought third state.
Yes. And I think Vegeta would do if all right, let's just say we take Vegeta out of the anime, right?
Okay.
And replace him with your version of Sasuke. I don't think he would last as long as Vegeta did.
I don't know about that. I think it would. I think it would overall be the same outcome, same time frame. I
So what
honest.
you're saying is that they're on the same level of
Yeah.
speed. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I honestly think Sasuke and Vegeta are kind of like equaled out to an extent.
I don't I don't know, dude.
Cause look at it this way: that version of Sasuke, EMS Sasuke, before he gets the Renegon, keeps up with KCM1 Naruto in speed.
Okay.
Do you think Vegeta is gonna keep up with KCM1 Naruto, who we just scaled next to Super Saiyan Kakarot?
Yeah, because I think Super Saiyan Goku is faster than KCM1 Naruto.
Oh, I don't know, man. I definitely think that Sasuke and Vegeta are gonna be equal in speed.
I don't, dude, I don't see it, man. Because I'm sorry, Vegeta was able to keep up a little bit with third transformation Frieza. I just don't think. Okay. Do you think third transformation Frieza is faster than KCM1 Naruto?
Do I think third transformation Frieza is faster than
For
who?
KCM1 Naruto? Because you said your version of Sasuke could keep up with KCM1 Naruto. So do you think third transformation Frieza is faster than KCM1 Naruto?
Yes, but not by much. And like the reason for saying that is like I think obviously Goku was way faster than Frieza at that point. And I
Yes.
think Frieza is faster than KCM, but I don't think he would be able to completely speed blitz KCM1 Naruto.
You don't think Frieza could?
Yeah, I think he's definitely faster, but I think Naruto would still be able to combat that in KCM1, especially using Sage Jutsu, like Sage mode. Same way I feel like Sasuke would be able to counteract that speed with the Sharingan, being able to read movements way faster, like basically as they happen.
You know what? You know what we didn't put in. You know what we didn't put into this is
What?
that Frieza can't locate people without his scouter, right?
Yeah, and Kakarot and Goku both have the ability to do so.
Or Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, you said Kakarot and Goku, but I
Yeah,
know what you
sorry.
meant.
Yeah, Kakarot
You're
and
good.
Vegeta.
Um, right. So in a sense, I'm gonna low key agree with you on that, on what you just said with KCM1 Naruto and Frieza. Frieza is definitely faster, but I feel like with the fighting style of Naruto, he can outsmart him a bit with the speed that he does have.
Well, not even just outsmart, like, because when Naruto, and this is just in Sage mode, when he comes back from Mount Mutaboku during the pain fight, he asks
Right.
Tsunade if Kakashi is away on a mission. Because he can tell everybody's chakra without even being around them where they are. Him not sensing Kakashi's chakra made him ask Tsunade that, which is how he found out the pain killed Kakashi.
Right.
So essentially, his version of a scouter is way more intense and more powerful than Frieza's ever had.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to. Yes, I agree with you. I'm trying to put into words that I am agreeing with you. So that's where we go back to Vegeta. Can so Vegeta can locate where you are just based off your power level. He can know where you are. He like what was that one point? Remember when Goku was fighting Captain Ginyu and I think it was Captain Ginyu, and they were moving so fast that Krillin and Gohan couldn't keep up. But Vegeta knew where he was the whole time because he could sense where he was with his energy.
Yeah.
I think Vegeta would be able to do that against Sasuke, and he wouldn't be able to because that's where essentially I think Vegeta can locate where you are faster than Sasuke can with the Renegon.
No, he doesn't have the Renegon at this point. It's just
Or
the
okay,
Sharingan.
so I feel like in a sense that kind of makes Vegeta a little bit faster with his movements and reflexes because he can sense where you are, where you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's why I'm gonna disagree with that. And this isn't a feat of Sasuke's, so we can obviously argue that to an extent, but this is just a feat of the Sharingan. And it's when Zabuza and Kakashi fight, and Kakashi is using the Sharingan to read his hand signs and mimic those hand signs as fast as he can see them. So he's mimicking the hand signs at the same exact time Zabuza is doing them to complete the jutsu at the same exact time. So obviously it goes to some extent that the Sharingan is even faster than the brain and the body can process information. Does that make sense?
Yeah, to a certain extent it does. Yes.
So I think that Vegeta and Sasuke, as far as that, assuming that Sasuke's Sharingan can do the same thing that Kakashi's did, because he's a natural user of the Sharingan, and he's upgraded his way past Kakashi's at this point. I think it's safe to say that he has that same ability. So I think both of them, as
At the
far
same
as,
speed as Vegeta,
what do you mean at the same speed as Vegeta?
like you're saying that Sasuke at this point has upgraded to be able to do what Vegeta does. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying as far as overall awareness, I think Sasuke and Vegeta are kind of even as far as Vegeta sensing out powers because he's still very new to that on Namek. He even admits he doesn't know if he's doing it right.
That's true.
And then obviously Sasuke has upgraded his Sharingan over the course of Shippuden to be at that level. I think they're pretty much even as far as battlefield awareness.
Would you be opposed to saying that Vegeta has more battle experience than Sasuke? Because all right, so let me look something up real quick. I'm just gonna look up
While you do
Vegeta's
that,
a
I'll explain
Vegeta's
this.
age to in the Namek saga.
Either way, I think it's safe to say that he's got more battle experience than Sasuke does.
Okay, so do you think? All right, so do you think that with Vegeta's experience, and like you said, he is still kind of new to what he's doing with the power scaling and being able to like his awareness and being able to spot you and like his reflexes are still like a baby. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think his reflexes with being able to locate where you are is on par with Sasuke right now? You're arguing that it's the same or it's excuse me, it's the same or is it better? Are you arguing that? Which one are you arguing?
I'm arguing that as of because Vegeta's already proven it is new, but he's proven that he's got it dialed in pretty well. I will say that because every time he goes to use it, like when he flies by Krillin and Gohan, he instantly zones in on where they're at, and obviously they're hiding their power levels at that time. But he's got the general area figured out.
Right, exactly.
So I think it's fair to say that they're pretty much even as of right now, but in the future, as I get farther through Dragon Ball, I think I will have to say that Vegeta is over Sasuke in that aspect.
Right, yeah, we're not going to argue later on because obviously, he's a Saiyan, so he will get better over time because of just how the Saiyans work with like every time they lose, they get way stronger.
100%. But as of right
So
now, I will say they're even. Yes.
so you're okay. So all right, so then it comes down to so their awareness and reflexes are the same right now, you would say.
Yes.
So what does this fight come down to?
I think it would have to come down to just overall
Overall martial arts?
I wouldn't even say martial arts. I mean, we can obviously add martial arts into it, but I think it comes down like more or less to the arsenal of tools being used because there's only so many things that can be done by Vegeta before Sasuke figures them out with the Sharingan, and he'll know how to counteract those as soon as he sees them after 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Sasuke has so many different abilities in his arsenal that he can kind of keep Vegeta guessing for longer.
Okay. So do you want to argue that all right. So I'm just going to shoot this off real quick and you just tell me if this is valid or not, all right?
Yep.
Would you say when Vegeta gets angry, he fights better?
Yeah.
Okay, so if what you're saying is like Sasuke's going to figure him out eventually.
Yeah.
So once Sasuke figures him out, do you think Vegeta would start to get a little bit fucking like a little bit pissed off?
Oh, 100%.
So in that sense, do you think Vegeta would start to fight better because he is pissed off?
I think he'll start to fight better, but at the same time, Sasuke has the same issue. Like once he gets mad, his fighting improves. And then there's countless examples of that going through the tuning exams when Orochimaru meets him. When he goes to when him and Naruto fight in the final valley the first time, he gets mad, beats Naruto. Even in the last Sasuke and Naruto fight. So I think it's fair to say that they both have the same ability in that aspect. The more pissed off they get, the better they end up fighting. Especially considering the Sharingan works off of hatred anyway.
So what you're saying there in the aspect of them getting mad, Sasuke has the upper hand.
Not I don't think he has an upper hand. I think they again kind of even out in that aspect.
Okay, so all right, so they even out in that aspect of them getting mad, which they fight better, both of them.
Yeah.
They also even out when it comes to awareness and being able to like awareness and reflexes. So they evened out. So we can cross both of those off the map. So all right, so I guess it would be safe to say when it comes to Vegeta being able to harness his ki, which is when he shoots his laser shits.
Yeah,
Vegeta only really has two of those, which is the yellow ones, like the little yellow ones they shoot,
yeah,
and then he has the Gatlic gun, which is the purple one, which he did when he fought Goku.
right,
And I feel like after Vegeta keeps shooting those, eventually Sasuke will learn how to dodge those because
right,
there is no I don't think Sasuke would be able to take those shots or be able to throw it back. So I feel like Sasuke would be the one to just evade them anyway.
right. But on the same aspect of those being the abilities that Vegeta has, so both of those are kind of like mid-range, long-range type deals. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but they seem like they
Well,
have pretty good range to them.
yeah, they do have range, and plus Vegeta can get up close and shoot them too. So there's not like
Right,
very
he's not
much
limited
room
on
to
distance.
dodge. Right, yeah.
The issue is Sasuke is known as a short to mid-range fighter. Even the Chidori, which he perfected to the Chidori stream, it has a range distance. Because remember, he had an issue with that fighting Datara.
Right. So would you say then in the long run, in the long range fighting, Vegeta has the upper hand in long range fighting?
Yes, because the only reason, or the only long range arsenal thing that Sasuke has would be the arrow from the Susanoo, which with the Inferno blade or the Inferno
Yeah.
arrow,
Hmm.
and I think Vegeta's fast enough to dodge that.
Okay, so all right, so then we can X that out then. We can say that Vegeta does have the advantage when it comes to long range.
Yes, but everything else with Vegeta and Sasuke, I would say they're basically even with everything at this point.
Okay, so let me just ask you then, where does this fight go then?
I mean, simply just based off the fact that Vegeta has long range and Sasuke doesn't, it would have to go to Vegeta.
Okay.
And it only took us 33 minutes to get there, baby. Let's go.
Hey, it's all right, man. We got a lengthy one coming. So how many more fights do we have now? We have Piccolo versus Gaara.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where? All right, so I started off our last topic. So where are you at now? Do you
All right. Well, just to preference this before I get into it, I just want to say that these are some of my favorite characters in both shows.
respectfully?
And when it comes to speed, neither of them are really like known to be extremely fast.
All right, so which version of Gaara are we using?
What do you mean? Like before? What? What do you mean?
Like you know how like we had the version of Sasuke. So which version, like at what point Gaara are we using?
That's where I'm like I'm not understanding what you're asking because like Gaara doesn't really change except for like his personality changes the same way that Piccolo's does. But like the overall scheme of Gaara doesn't really change. Like he doesn't necessarily get more powerful or less powerful.
So would it be safe to say that we can use Gaara from the tuning exams?
I mean, yeah, we could.
Okay. So when it comes to speed, right?
Yep.
For okay. when it comes to speed for Gaara, right?
Hmm.
Rock Lee was able to do what he did against Gaara when he right.
I can already see where you're going with this. Go ahead.
So is Piccolo faster than Rock Lee?
Fuck ass no.
Yo, all right. So hold on. This is where I get. All right. So Piccolo kept up with first or second transformation, second form Frieza, right?
Yeah.
Like he was putting in work.
Uh huh.
Mind you, for the viewers, we're using the Piccolo that where he transforms or merges with Nail
Uh huh.
to fight Frieza.
I'm glad you said it that way.
So what do you mean?
He couldn't do that unless he merged with someone else. Him alone could not keep up with Frieza.
Yeah, but okay, so that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that Piccolo was able to keep up with second transformation or second form Frieza, right? He was putting in work. Would you say he wasn't? Like
No, I
Piccolo
would.
was okay, so you're agreeing with me at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Gaara faster than second form Frieza? Or I'm sorry, Rock Lee. Is Rock Lee faster than second form Frieza?
No.
So you're saying, okay, you said that Piccolo's not faster than Rock Lee,
No.
but you're also saying second form Frieza is faster than Rock Lee.
You just asked me the same question twice, Doug.
I did, my fault. I'm trying to put all this together in my head. I got a lot of shit going.
Trying to trick me, dog. That's
I
what it
got
is.
no. I'm not. I promise, I'm not. So so Piccolo was keeping up, not even keeping up. He was getting the better of Frieza. Would you agree?
Dog for like maybe 30 seconds.
Yo, all right, you can't be serious right now.
What do you mean, dog? It's the same transformation that fucked Piccolo over. He didn't transform when he fought Piccolo.
Yeah, he did. He transformed into the third.
I didn't think he transformed during the Piccolo fight.
He did.
All right, then yeah. It would be fair if that's the case, then it's fair to say,
That Piccolo's faster than Rock Lee.
yeah.
So if Rock Lee was able to do what he was able to do against Gaara, do you think Piccolo would be able to do it better?
All right. So like just real quick, I need you to refresh my memory on something.
Okay.
What happened to Rockley after he blitzed Gaara?
No, see, I get you. I get
I'm
you.
just
I know what
saying,
you're
dog.
saying. I know who won that fight. I know who won that fight. But nobody was able to fuck with Gaara in the tuning exams before Rock Lee,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So Rock Lee was the only one to really put up a fight against Gaara at that point.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that take Rock Lee out of the tuning exams and put Piccolo in his place.
It's a weird place to put a grown man around a bunch of children, but all right.
All right. All right. So put Piccolo in the place of Rock Lee. I think Piccolo could beat Rock Lee. Or I'm sorry, I think Piccolo could beat Gaara
Now see
because he's way way faster.
that's where you're reaching a little bit, dude.
Okay, then argue back.
The reason I think that you're reaching is because I don't think Piccolo has the stamina that Rock Lee had. Like, do you understand what I mean by that?
I do understand what you're saying, but elaborate a little bit.
So, obviously, Rock Lee fought Gaara for what? 10-ish minutes? We'll put it into like realistic time. 10-ish minutes before that with weights on.
Sure, yeah.
Whereas Piccolo would just be going full speed for those 10 minutes. On top of the fact that he has to get through the sand that naturally protects Gaara without him even having to do anything. And then has to get through the sand armor that Gaara wears.
Right, yeah.
Because Rock Lee never got through the sand armor that Gaara wore.
Yeah, all I'm saying is special beam cannon is going through that shit.
Do you think it's going through his ultimate defense?
Yes.
What went through the ultimate defense in the Naruto anime that you can
Well, see,
honestly.
we're talking about different types of 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 power here. Yeah, we're talking about like when it comes to Dragon Ball users
Glad
of
you
ki.
said that, because you remember what's supposed to be the same throughout this whole thing.
No, listen, because this
I'll
is
give you a hint.
this is
It was the
fucked.
power level.
This is this is fucked. Okay, because all right,
It's
you
all
know
good,
what?
man. Look, you've won one out of the three, and the
It's cool.
one you
It's
won
cool.
with was Vegeta, so I'm not hurt by it. You know what I mean?
It's a you know what, Tex? It's cool because I appreciate the fact that we have to nerf my guys to be able to fuck with your guys. So I understand where you're coming
I
from.
mean,
So I
that's a
get it. It's
fine
okay.
opinion, you know?
All right.
I'm glad that you finally admitted that, strongest people aren't always the winners here. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you. Because you know what? We don't even have to get in that because I'll start to ramble.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead. Let it ramble. You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
you know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'll take the L on that one.
Yep.
I'll take the L on that one.
Yeah.
So where are we going now? Because didn't you say you wanted to do something with Madara?
I mean, I did, but
But we never really came up with a matchup
I
for
think
him.
that can be a topic all in itself.
So you want to do a separate video on that?
Yeah, I think we should do a separate one on that.
Okay, so do you want to hold on? Hold on, we're not ending this video yet. We have to go back to our first discussion.
Oh man, I thought we already settled that one.
No, no, we didn't. Because I'm not gonna sit here and not fight for my guy. I understand that you're not the biggest fan of him as of right now in the show. But I'm gonna sit here
As a
and fight
matter
for
of
my
fact,
guy.
he's the only one in this video that we've talked about that I don't like.
For the viewers, if you're not putting two and two together, Tex is not a fan of Goku because you can
He's a
explain that
bitch.
yourself. You can't. All right, go. You can't just say something and just like that and not explain yourself.
Dude, what do you mean? I've explained it in every Dragon Ball video we've done.
We've only done one.
And that just came out today at the time of recording. So people know how I feel about Goku already, man. He shows up late after everybody else put in all the work. They wear down everybody's endurance, and then he just comes in magically out of nowhere to save the day.
By the way, a little plug. Subscribe to the channel and put the post noties on, and you would see our last video. Back to the discussion. So, yes, I agree with you that the show, as of right now, kind of has like a a reoccurring theme in that the other characters are just trying to stall time until Goku gets there. Would you agree?
100%.
So, in that sense, do they do that? Refresh my mind in Naruto. Do they stall time for Naruto to come and save the day?
I know what you want me to say.
What do I want you to say? Sorry.
She who shall not be named may have sat in the fetal position for an episode.
Yeah.
Crying for Naruto to save the day. But that was on one occurrence.
Yeah.
And this has been in every fight so far in Dragon Ball. So I think that you're still going to lose that argument, man.
Please continue on how I'm going to lose this argument.
Every major fight that's happened, right?
Yes.
Except for Raditz.
Yeah, because
Goku has
Goku
showed up
Goku lost,
late
yeah.
after everyone else has already been fighting for days on end,
Okay.
and then just magically saved the day. The only fight that Naruto showed up too late that wasn't already being handled was Pain.
Right. So, rejog my memory, okay? Because you might have a better memory than I do. When in the Saiyan saga, right? The saga before Namek.
Yep.
Did Vegeta or did he not fight before Goku got there? It was all Nappa, correct?
Yep.
So it would be okay to say that they fought each other at peak at that time.
Right. But
Peak at
now,
peak
right,
energy.
right. Okay, but who won that fight?
No, because listen, Goku was handling Vegeta until he turned into a gray ape.
Right, but what I'm saying is, who can you say actively won that fight? Because I think
For
no, I think it's fair to say that technically neither of them won that fight, right? They both walked away. I'm
only
sorry.
because
I'm sorry.
only
Let me
because
let me let
Goku.
me rephrase that. Vegeta crawled into his spaceship and Goku was carried away. But we'll still count that as a tie, just for the sake of the argument.
No, we're not gonna. No, so listen.
No. Just for the
No,
sake
no,
of the
no, no, no,
argument,
no.
we'll count it as a tie. Now, answer me this, John.
No, listen. No, 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 no.
Look, just hold on.
I
Just
need to get this off. I need
refresh
to get
my
this off.
memory real quick, right? How
Okay.
many people helped Goku in that fight?
How many people helped Goku before Vegeta turned into a great ape?
It doesn't matter, dog.
It does matter because Goku was handling Vegeta, which ultimately made
Is
him
the grade ape part
throw
of it?
that
No,
thing.
is the grade ape part of Vegeta or no?
It was at that point, yes.
Then he wasn't handling Vegeta, now was he?
He was because the Great Ape in a Saiyan comes to almost a last resort when they're in trouble. So you would venture to say that Goku had him on his last leg, which ultimately made him turn into a great ape. Throw that thing in the sky to make a moon so he can look at it and turn into a great ape.
But in the same respect, Vegeta had Goku to the point to where if he had the great ape, he would have used it. He had Krillin basically cowering behind Gohan. And then he had Gohan, who was at that last resort and went into his great ape form. So again, it turns into a 3-on-1, and still, Vegeta was able to move after that fight. Goku was not.
Okay. Okay. You know what? We're definitely revisiting this later. Because you know what, that's all I have to say. We are definitely remaking this video once we're done watching Dragon Ball Super. Because we talked about it earlier at work. We have a topic for what we're gonna do.
This is true. This is true.
So, in that note, I guess we'll end it there.
So we'll end this as a 201. 2 wins for
The
Tex.
2-1,
0.
2-1.
No,
Okay.
no, it's a 201. 2 wins for Tex, 0 wins for John, and a tie.
No, that's not a
That
tie.
sounds good to
Tie.
me.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What's the tie?
Vegeta and Sasuke.
No, that's not a tie. You said Vegeta upper hand. He would win.
Oh, you're right. I did say that.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Come on now.
All right,
Don't fuck
let's
me here.
revisit that then. I'll go for a sweep, man. It's the playoffs.
Oh my goodness, man. We're gonna definitely come back. Plus, we will have more characters by that time, so we can have more discussions on. We'll revisit the fights that we talked about, and obviously our characters in the next video will be stronger, and then we'll have other characters to put up against different characters to fight.
Yeah,
So
100%. And we also still want to do the Madara
Madara.
and the way I want to do it is Madara in Edo Tensei, Frieza in his first stage, Madara that's been Rene rebirthed versus Frieza in his second. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Madara with his Hashirama cells, like right before he gets the Ten Tails mode.
Yeah.
And then obviously Madara in Ten Tails mode.
Versus Ultimate Frieza.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll revisit that in a different video.
Yeah, 100%.
Alrighty then.
All right. You got anything else, John? You want to get off your chest before we go ahead and end this video?
No, all I gotta say is trust the process. We'll be back to come back victorious, all my Dragon Ball lovers out there.
Doubtful. All right.